So I came out here and I just wanted to do a little sound check because finally found me an ear tip to go with my wireless earbuds. And I came out here to try to adjust my handlebars on my most favorite of all toys that I own. So happy that I decided to get this because, well, number one, cops don't bother me whatsoever. I can ride this through downtown, through streetlights, on the main road, on the highway, as long as I'm on the bike path, on the sidewalks. It's got lights on it. I take it to work. It's got a bike lock on it. Don't have a car payment. I don't have to worry about paying for insurance. Don't have to pay registration. Don't even really technically, I mean, like I said, I've ridden past almost every officer here in town. So, let's try it from another angle, shall we? Okay, actually, I'm not sure if we're actually recording or not, so let me take a look and see if this is recording right. Okay, good. We're good. So basically, I came out here to try to just adjust my handlebars because it was riding a little funny, and wanted to see how this was sounding because it's just easier to carry my wired headphones than it is to carry the USB hub and the microphone and a stand to put the mic in, all the cords that you need. So anyway, I really was going to do a different type of topic, and I think I'll do that another day here in the next couple days. Basically how did my recommendations, or at least what I did, to try to make quick money as quickly as possible, but decent money to afford some type of shelter, especially if there's only hotels available and you can't find a place, or if you're in a new area. So I'm going to try to give some of my tips of what I did. So basically, guys, I just wanted to kind of give an update and tell you that I finally moved out of the hotel and got a really nice place for, I got really lucky, and I didn't really need a whole lot to start out with. And so things are much less stressful now. Once I pay my bills on both of my only two bills, my phone bill and my rent, will be due on the 1st, but I do believe that I'm going to be good. Then I'll have a whole month that I can not have to worry about paying bills and just put some back for when the 1st does hit. So anyway, here are some pictures that I'll go ahead and show you and let you see for yourself. And just got pretty lucky, and I'm still in Colorado and still working, serving at my job, and face is clearing up. Anyway, for the most part, I'm pretty happy, but you know, still trying to learn how to cope and find a different way to live and be happy, you know. is kind of harder than I thought it would be. All my external circumstances are extremely positive, and I have no reason to ever disappointed or down about anything. I really don't. And I really haven't most of the time being here, other than some health issues. That's the one thing I feel is a little unfair. It's a lot of unfair. But I've had all my needs met. I've been able to pay for that hotel for 9 weeks, every day. Rates were going up to $90 this past weekend, so luckily I found this place. I can live stream and I can do music and I can make videos any time of the night I want to. They know I have weird hours, and I used to hate keeping people awake that were staying in the rooms next to me at the hotel. I never really want to do a video, or very seldomly couldn't do music and stuff because there would always be people next to me and those walls were really thin and shit. So now, with as big as a place this is, I can come out, especially here in the garage, and nobody hears me. Last night I did music for a couple of hours and they said they didn't hear a single thing, so couldn't be happier with this, at least. It came in at a very, very opportune time because, like I said, the hotel rates were about to go up to $90 a day. And I probably wouldn't have lasted here another week or two. So I'd like to make, a video maybe tomorrow. Got a little more energy, and I feel like even though I can come out here and really be as loud as I need to be, I don't really want to be out here late doing videos. I'd rather try to do it at a more normal time or something, or do it downstairs when people aren't sleeping. So, but I would like to give my just thoughts on some ideas of what you can do if you are really financially struggling, or you don't have any shelter or any place to live, or you're living out of a hotel and you don't know how to get the money for it, or you're just really stuck and you're just in a shitty situation, or you need to move out of the place that you're in, or you're thinking about completely taking a leap of faith to somewhere new and starting from square one. I mean, dude, like what I did to come out here with like 2 bags of clothes and that was it. In a matter of 4 months time, I'm 10 times further than I thought I'd be. So, but I'm not like that great. Like should get applause for anything. I'm barely keeping it, going. But so far, now that I'm here, there should be no reason why I can't get ahead pretty quickly. So I'm very grateful. A lot of me is just very worried about the future a little bit. I have responsibilities and haven't had them in a while. Not like this, but it should be very easy. The hotel was a responsibility for the last 9 weeks, and I did it somehow. So made sure I had food, all my needs were met. I had clothes, and all the toys that I've gotten recently are all toys I've gotten since I moved here. I got the newest Galaxy 21 Ultra. I got all the mic equipment and audio equipment. I've got my guitar. I got my full Samsung setup with my S Pen and my earbuds and life-proof case and lighting and tripod and clothes and work clothes and shoes and all my new tarot and oracle decks. So there's just, little by little, I've been able to get, everything I really wanted. And say what you want, but I'm telling you right now, I would much rather be riding this beast of a little mini bike than I would be riding in a car. If the weather was like it is in Ohio, then no, I'd probably rather have a car because it's rainy half the time. But it only goes about 20 miles an hour. Cops leave me alone, and 90 cents is all it takes to fill that gas tank up. Gets me around, all over town for like 4 or 5 days. So say what you want about my little mini bike here that I just barely fit on. The weight limit's 150 pounds and I'm right at 150, so. But it does runs really good, does what it needs to do, and it's a lot more fun than riding in a car or a bicycle or an electric scooter or whatever. So I think that's probably my favorite purchase other than my phone, I would at least go ahead and update the channel and just briefly, quickly, I'll see how this audio sounds first, and at least showing you guys that little by little, by making the leap of faith, by really having no clue how things would turn out and really having absolutely no resources, no money or no way of really seeing how I was going to like rebuild it, you know. I didn't know how the hell I would do it, and pulled it off so far. So doesn't mean I had to make every right decision that there is. I've had mistakes still, and I've had low moments and very stressful moments, but all my outside circumstances are good. It's mostly internal work that I'm trying to work on. And I want the story of where me opening up about the past, or, you know, more and more people, new people are starting to know me. And so I'm really trying to be careful about when I pull the trigger on revealing certain things, talking about certain things, and currently talking about the present circumstance of certain things. And so I'm trying to be very careful because I have a lot to lose now, or I have a lot to cause conflict, and I definitely want less stress. But at the same time, I feel like in order for this channel to really work, at least partially, is a part of me sharing my true, brutal, honest story and trying to, you know, relate to other people's situations, and then just, I'm going to try to make it in a fun, unique way. But, you know, I feel like writing this story would be much easier than talking about it, and I could be more honest and more detailed about it. But, you know, I'm not really at the present moment, even though I would say most things are encouraging and uplifting and inspiring that are going on with me. But I feel like the end of the story, which is the present moment right now, is not really in the, you know, place that I really want to end where we're at. You know, I'm proud of myself for everything I'm doing, but I'm not thrilled with where I'm at. I'm not thrilled with the amount of work that it's taking to heal and to rebuild. And it's a lot harder than I thought it would be. And so, you know, this story may have to just talk about the finish line being down the road still. And what I'm hoping to do, though, is to try to show people that are like really just held back by fear and doubts and insecurities and like disabilities and like shit that's going on, circumstances that suck. I'm hoping to try to at least help those people, show them that you can be in any situation, or you can be got going on with whatever you have going on, and you can still make it, you know what I'm saying? But I'm half the time not quite entirely sure if I'm going to completely make it all the way myself. So I don't really want to come on here and try to. Okay, yeah, I had no idea how much of that you guys just missed. So basically, what I'm saying in a nutshell is, come hell or high water, I will make really badass videos on here. I plan to do some really cool ideas. Hopefully it's soon. And hopefully I can show you guys that I've got a lot more in me than I have shown so far. I'm not very happy with the videos, the titles of the videos. I know to title them better and stuff, and it's just my videos are so, the ones I got up, I talk about so many different things. That's the problem. And I try to like figure out like, well, how do I title this? What the hell do I call this shit? So it's like, I need to have a little more. Anyway, I'm going to try to do something tomorrow before work. And what the whole purpose of this channel really is to talk about deep philosophical subjects and kind of find the answers to some of the hardest questions in life, and talk about, you know, conspiracy theories and government shit and fucking, you know, world matters and, you know, science fiction and the solar system and the universe and spirituality and, you know, talking about being weird and trying to just be unique and be yourself. So, you know, I know I have it in me, but a lot of times I feel like I just am losing it more than I can't I wish I wasn't, It's to have the ability to put my full potential by myself with no other business partners or collaborators or anybody that kind of help inspire me or motivate me. It's difficult to really give it your all. That's why just having somebody around that knows what they're doing and can give me their input, it makes all the difference in the world to me. But, you know, I'm still trying to grow up. I think I have a lot of wisdom to share, but at the same time, I don't think I'll ever have it figured out, honestly. And there are some things that happen to us that I don't know. They're very unfair. And for some reason, it's like, for the most part, you can see the silver lining, how everything kind of has a purpose and a reason for happening because it takes you to, a moment you need to be at. Like, there's a reason why things happen like that. But there are some things that I've been going through that I just don't